Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Nona Mona, with another weekend vlog. Whoop whoop. Today is Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. And the weekend is kicking off with a gig tonight at Brighton Metro, I believe. Which is like, it's kind of like 45 minutes away from my house, which is annoying, but a gig is a gig. We are professionals here. And then tomorrow I've got a little radio interview with one of my favourites, Richard Pascoe at 5AA. So yeah. And then on Sunday, I really want to go see, my brother recommended this Italian movie as part of the Italian Movie Festival. So I'm hoping to get to that on Sunday. The weather here in Adelaide at the moment is so weird. Like it's like warm, cold. And just last night, like overnight kind of thing, we had like a bit of thunderstorms, which I actually genuinely love so much. I'm like, oh yeah, if I don't have to go anywhere, okay? Like if I'm just like get to have an at-home time, like, oh, what's that? I light a candle, get all cozy, might order myself a burger. Perfect night. Thunderstorms, candles, burgers. But I will say one thing about Adelaide, this is my impression of Adelaide drivers, right? So it'll be a nice sunny day. Okay, we're like, yay. No, I won't let you merge. And then all of a sudden, a little cloud comes in and that one drop of water lands on that windscreen wipers. Next minute we're like, like we're like upside down. I don't understand. Like every time when I used to have a 9 to 5 and I had to like drive in peak traffic all the time, I dreaded rainy days because I just knew, I was like, some dumb cunt out there has just flipped their car. I just love that my cat was like, see ya, we're recording, catch ya. I am getting really excited for Christmas. Like I know it's just October, but I went into the Maya Centre in the city and they had the Christmas trees up and I was like, it's happening. So I'm really looking forward to that. I used to like, it's funny, I just had a conversation with a friend this morning about Christmas trees. She's like, do you have a spare tree? I was like, I don't even have one. I've lived alone now for, I think, 7 years. Yeah. And I just haven't put up a Christmas tree that whole time. I feel like if you live alone, and for me, this is for me, it just feels like a waste of time and space because like I'm the one that's gonna have to put it up, then I'm the one that's gonna have to eventually clean it up. And no, like absolutely no one visits me. Like not in a sad way. I'm just like, my friends with kids don't, this isn't the kid house. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll hang out with them and we'll go places, but I don't get kids coming over. Like my cat might appreciate the baubles, or sometimes I get trick-or-treaters, which I don't mind. Like I will often have a stash of chocolate and stuff if I happen to be home. If I know I'm going to be home on that day, then I don't mind doing that. But the problem is, you know what the problem is? Yeah, I put it all in a big bowl and it's just there by the doorway. And what do? I suddenly visit that doorway more so than I've ever visited that doorway throughout my 7 years here. So there's that. I am trying to get rid of some really old furniture. Like I'm talking, it's shit, right? Like I'm giving it away. If someone wants it, then yeah. But I just, more so because I don't know how to get rid of furniture. Like does, you know, the rubbish people, do they take that? What is that called? Hard rubbish. Does hard rubbish take massive big fuck off couches? I don't know. But anyway, it's riddled with cat scratches and I've had it on the marketplace for a while. And I get the odd inquiry like, is this still available? Yeah. Bye. Nothing. All right, Friday, let's do this. This is the fit for tonight's gig. Once again, You can't see the bottoms. I don't know, can I do this?
That's... Oh, okay, hang on. Turn that down a tad, turn that up.
My number one fan. My biggest fan. Oh my God.
I love growing up. It's like watching a retired couple back at massive carry.
Oh, went very good.
Yeah, he did. It's great. He loves this song.
What do you want? I'm fucking trying, man. Guinness World Record, highest comedy gig in history. Yeah. We trekked to Mount Everest Base Camp. Did a comedy show, 5,386 metres above sea level.
On Tuesday, October 20, AA Player app lets you listen to all your favourite fight.
Sit around there. My next guest. So glad you came back, Nona Mona. Hello.
Hello, Richard. Thank you so much for having me again.
No, it's been absolutely wonderful having you in the studio. So yes, last time we caused a bit of controversy.
Did we?
Yeah, travel tips from Richard.
Oh yeah, travel tips. They were great.
Yeah, thank you.
Did you book any tickets?
No, not yet.
Nah, same.
No, not yet for it as well. Now, you've been out and about.
I have.
Doing some things on the socials, as you normally do.
Do you know what? Everything is content now, isn't it? It's this weird world we live in. And I was just... Okay, so for all the listeners, I've just started reviewing bakeries. Because absolutely no one has asked for this. Okay, but I feel like a bakery review is important. It's important for society.
Yes, it is. It's one of those things. Is the pie going to be a decent pie?
You know, that kind of stuff. We all want to know that.
Yeah. How good is the sausage roll?
Yeah, I'm all about the donuts at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was like thinking about it and I was like, when was the last time I had a good chocolate donut? And I reckon it was back in high school. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what a treat.
But there are some great bakeries around that you can go to for donuts. There is a bakery at Clarendon.
So that's the bakery I went to.
The Clarendon one?
The Clarendon Bakery.
The one with the giant donuts?
Oh, I don't know. So I only saw the one bakery.
Right.
Someone from Clarendon right now is like, we've got two.
There is a bakery there, and a couple of others I know do it now too. It literally is. If this was a TV station at the moment, I'm probably holding my hands at about 9 inches. It is enormous, and it's about,
you are.
And it's about 14. God, how do I say? You know, it'll be probably 10 or 11 inches long. You know, round.
We're still talking about donuts, aren't we?
We're still talking about donuts.
Good.
So it's absolutely enormous.
It sounds like I got to get my lips around it.
It's good luck eating that.
Yeah.
You know, for it, you get the ones with the sprinkles on.
Oh, they're good. In fact, when I went to Clarendon, I had the pink sprinkled one and a chocolate one because I couldn't decide. And it reminded me a bit of The Simpsons.
Right, yes.
So, all right, so that's a tip. Do you have any other tips for any other bakeries?
Bakeries around.
Yeah.
So, and I always look at the sausage rolls. Right,
oh, you're a sausage roll man.
Because sometimes you go in there. Sausage rolls are easy for me to probably once a month I might eat a sausage roll.
Yeah.
Because I try and have a healthy lunch every day. But you get them, and you know what's not good? When the meat has shrunk inside the pastry and it's just flapping about.
Oh, the flapping about gets me every time. That's
and they put it in the bag, and it's kind of there's air in between the pastry.
You can't be having
and
the
air.
Meat.
No, and that's a bad sausage roll.
Yeah,
right away. And the ones that have got no taste or spice to them, flavour on there. It's you're eating just a bland 7-inch sausage roll.
They feel like at a roadhouse where they've been sat in there for about 6 months. In that pie warmer.
In that pie warmer, and we just turn it on every day.
Yeah.
And when we get up, we just come along and crank that.
Some schmuck will come in here and buy one eventually.
Yeah. What else do you eat? When it comes to bakeries. I know you're on the donut and you took a friend of yours out.
I
with you?
did. Hugh Parham. He's
Yep.
a local amazing talent as well, and he yeah. So what did he get? He got like the pecan pie or a little
Oh, it's very-
pecan tart or something like that, and
It's very upmarket.
wasn't it? I know.
Well done. Yes. I'm going to have the pecan pie.
I know. But so what I usually do, so I'm a vegetarian, so I will rate your bakery. Like if you have a veggie pies or that kind of stuff,
Yep.
if you make a bit of an effort, that's a point.
That's good. That's good.
So usually I will take a meat eater with me,
Yeah.
just
go
to
on, yeah.
keep it fair.
So you had the dessert.
Yeah.
Because I was just trying to think then, are there many vegetarian options in the pie and pasta?
They used to,
range?
classically, they used to be, the pasty.
Yeah.
And even that now has like a bit of meat in it sometimes, so you got to be careful. But I think people are making more of an effort when it comes to the veggie stuff, I find.
So you're just a vegetarian?
Yeah.
You're not one of the gluten people, are you?
I'm not the gluten people.
Yeah, I'm not having a shot
I'm
at
not the-
anybody, by the way. Say yes.
Those gluten people.
Those gluten people say yes. I always remember I was helping at a community barbecue one time. And this poor kid comes up to the window, and we were doing barbecue sausages and things. And,
Oh, yeah.
And Mister, can I have a gluten-free sausage?
Oh.
And there was another woman there goes, puts it on. He goes, is there gluten in the sausage? We went, no. Right, and off he goes like that.
Oh.
There was gluten in the sausage.
Yes,
She
I already-
goes, kids today, they'll grow up, they'll learn.
No.
So yes.
I feel like that was a big learning thing for her.
I think, yeah, no, she didn't care. She's never changed it. Gluten people,
No, I've seen my friend's belly and how it reacts, and like it is.
Again, I'm not making light of it, people say yes.
Yeah, totally. No, it's definitely a thing. I've seen it on my friends, and it looks beyond painful. So it's definitely important. But I'm also not a vegan. I'm not one of those vegans.
Right.
So I eat.
My God, can they get aggressive?
They need to let you know.
Oh, yes.
They very much need to let you know.
Yeah.
But
I was just going to say that I just, through somebody else, I knew like a vegan. And I went, it's okay, I'm having a vegan lunch today, I'm having calamari. And they went, no, that's the meat of the sea. You can't eat that. So, yes.
that's like people call them pescatarian. There's all sorts now, isn't there? There's pescatarians,
Yep.
so they eat
Oh, I
fish.
thought that's a religion.
This is why I love coming here, Like, I'm just always learning, Richard. I'm always learning from you.
Pescatarian religion out there. Now, you also went on a shopping trip with your mum.
Well, so this is, look, I know it's been around for years now, but it was my first time in an Aldi.
Good heavens,
It was life-changing.
it was life-changing. Did you see some names?
I saw a few names. I didn't realise what was in there. I've always heard good things about it. People bang on about it. So I thought I'd go in, check it out for myself. And I was like, oh, I get it. So there was like fake Tim Tams. Well, not fake, but as in like different named
Yep.
Tim Tams. And then there was the actual Tim Tams. So it was like half the price. So I tried them. And I got to tell you, really good. And then I got my mum to test try them as
Right.
well. And she was a fan. Massive fan.
Okay.
They're also a bit thinner, so you get more flavour.
Oh, because Tim Tams are quite fat sometimes.
Yeah, and I feel like they've changed the recipe. This is my conspiracy.
Right.
I feel like, I don't know, the recipe's changed.
It would have over the years.
And someone told me recently that
We removed most of the sugar from it.
it's joyless.
Yes. And second-class chocolate's all got to, let's take it out because we've got to make some money, people. It's like when the packets all shrink now.
Well, funny you say that, because someone I was talking to yesterday said the flavoured ones, like, the double caramel or whatever,
Yeah.
Tim Tams, the packets are smaller. So there's less of them in there. I have yet to test this out. Maybe that's my next important video.
It's going, but all the sizes of all food we're getting are going up in price and smaller in portions,
Correct, very much so.
for it.
Sundays at Macca's, really small now.
Yeah.
They're large.
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm just putting it out there.
Yeah.
That's what I've noticed.
Okay. When you go into a place and order things, do you ever change if you order something? Do you put a change in there?
Yeah, I'm atrocious, I reckon. But only because, okay, so hear me out. I have the most simplest palate. Like, I don't like fancy stuff. I don't like too much flavour. I'm like, the beigeur, the better.
Right.
Right? So I'm like potatoes. I'm the potato queen. Give me all the potatoes in any shape and form.
Yeah.
Salads, really basic. So basically, yes, to answer your question, I very much change.
Change everything when you go in.
Do you?
I'll ask for things that are different. Things. Sometimes I've got a friend who ever go to McDonald's always wants bacon on the burger.
Okay. Yeah.
For it. And that with McDonald's is kind of like trying to win the lottery sometimes out there. Love you all at McDonald's, by the way. I think you're doing God's work. But
correct.
When it comes to changing something, I think the kids' heads explode while they're standing behind it because they cannot literally go, hang on, we should put bacon on there.
I think the pressure, like there's just, they put not very many workers on and expect them to do like... Yep. Everything. But I totally get what you're saying. That always happens with me with Uber Eats. I think I once ordered a burger and it was literally the little box thing with a tomato in there and some salad, and I was like, well, I'm pretty sure it's missing some buns and
I've actually had one of that, like ordered a chicken, not from McDonald's, I'm not going to pick on them, from a burger place on there, and all I got was the 2 buns, lettuce, tomato, and they left the chicken off. Got the car, drove back, and said, I think you've left something off. And they looked at it and said, oh, isn't that funny? No, I've driven my car all the way back. It's not, might be funny to you, not particularly funny to me.
Oh, that is frustrating. That is super frustrating.
It is. And, I think we can train people up. And I've had a bit of a thing lately about this. I don't think we care sometimes. I don't think people that are doing our food, God love you, I think you all do a great job, and I'm not one to complain before, but I think we start to need to care about what we produce.
Oh, massively. I agree with that. I think there's this, I don't know, I definitely feel like people's unhappiness is coming through services now.
Yeah.
Like you can just sense it, can't you?
You cheer up. Cheer up, people. It's not...
Go on, give us a smile.
Come on now. Yeah, for it. And you can throw some customer service people sometimes by going, having a good day, are you? Like,
yeah, if you're the cheery one.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. Well, you go through the drive-through and you hear what they did last Saturday night and everything like that, for it, and go,
yeah,
that was interesting, wasn't it?
Oh, do you know what? Like, I don't know if it's because I'm getting older now. Like, I'm entering that age. But you know what, like, grinds my gears? Is when I enter a store, let's say a clothes shop, and the person working there is doing something and then doesn't bother to make eye contact with me when they say hello. They're just like, hi, like, shout out if you need anything or what.
I've got my phone and I'm just going and I'm doing something at the moment.
I'm like, oh, dude, I don't know why that, like, hurts my soul now.
But it does. It's one. I think they should be fired straight away.
Right.
For it.
Yeah.
I really do. But you do get, on the other hand, I had to pick something up at one of the shopping centres, the new Burnside one. Looking forward to seeing that.
Same, actually.
Yes.
It's going to look flash.
It looks very good at the moment. So, yes, might need a few more car parks underneath. Don't know how that's going to go. So, yes.
True.
And you all drive so well in Burnside. Big sigh there from me. But I went into the shop and, the two where I had to go and pick it up, the Bed Bath and Beyond, because I'd ordered something for somebody else and they had it there and I went in.
Got ya.
Wonderful shop assistants. They really were. They were talking about, look, we're going to the pub later on, things like that. Can't wait to have a wine and for it. And I walk in the door and they're going, what about you? You're looking forward to finishing today and going to the pub? Yes, I am. I relate to you people right now. Great.
And doesn't it stand out when you get good service now?
Yes.
And do you know what? I actually make an effort now if I get really good service at somewhere like David Jones, let's say, I make an effort to report that person in a good way, sorry.
Yeah.
What's the word? You know what I'm saying.
I know. You could have done better, but you cheered me up just for a moment.
You're great. 10 points.
10 points. It's been wonderful talking to you.
Thank you so much for having me. Time flies.
Time flies. Now, you have shows coming up.
Yes,
Time to plug them.
Okay, so Rhino on Friday.
Yep.
Doing a spot at Rhino, Adelaide Comedy on a Friday night. Then the following Thursday, I'll be at Gilbert Street Hotel for Laugh Labs offshoot kind of.
I thought you'd be holding up the bar.
That's where I stand when I do my comedy. And then the following, oh, sorry, I meant Sunday. That Gilbert Street is Sunday comedy. And then the following Thursday is, I'll be at Stanford in Glenelg doing a comedy session there.
Very good. She is.
I'm around.
She's around. Wonderful to see in person. Absolutely delightful. You're one of my favourite people.
Thank you so much
All
for
right?
having me.
It's always great having you in the studio.
Mwah.
Go, Facebook, Nona Mona, go along.
Hit me up and let me know if you have any favourite bakeries.
Yes. So, and you come back in a couple of weeks' time?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All
Donuts.
sounds good. Nona Mona, one of my favourite people in Adelaide. It is now 4 minutes to 2. We'll be right back here on 5AA.
Yay! Thank you so much.
It was good fun.
That was good fun. What did someone reply, Richard?
You should have tried a sandwich from the Servo in the Nullarbor in the late 70s. You didn't have to lift the bread up to see what was inside. The sandwich did it themselves.
Bye, Richard.
Bye.
Yay! All right. Well, that was fun. Richard is an absolute hoot. It is Saturday. There are no gigs tonight. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling like it's happening. A little bit of the hubbly bubbly. It's a nice sunny day. Ah! God, you know when you don't have anything on and you're just like, this is great. I don't have to be anywhere. I don't have to do anything. Oh yeah. Yay. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, buddy. I'm all about the frozen Coke at the movies. Oh my goodness, that was such a special movie. Oh, I want to take these sunnies off. If you get a chance, definitely go see that movie. Wow. All right. Must get home and watch
You're right next with the Repco Supercars.
trashy crap to put those emotions down. Hopefully my head's not being cut off right now. Anyway, there we have it, another weekend vlog. It's Monday. Good morning. Look, I'm pretty. Thank you so much for sticking around if you've made it this far. Much love. Mwah. Show everyone what I'm on. Is my Monday sorted?